Hi guys, welcome back. This is your Daily Astrology Read for Saturday, November 24th, 2018. I know some of you guys did not expect to see me today, but that's the beauty of it all. Never know what Khalees might do. But let's go ahead and get it started, guys. Happy to have you here on this Saturday. If you just so happen to catch this video on this Saturday. For those of you who celebrate the holidays, I hope you enjoyed yourself very much so. So let's get started. Today I will not be running down all of the current alignments. I am only touching bases on what is happening today and what is going on in the sky today. All right, so let's jump into. All right, we have, of course, the sun is now in Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde is in Sagittarius, and Jupiter is in Sagittarius. The moon, as you all can see, is currently in Gemini, and Neptune turns direct today in Pisces, guys. This is a lot of mutatable energy going on today. A lot of mutatable energy going on. Which is a reason why I wanted to record today on this Saturday. Because there is so much mutatable, blendable, changeable energy going on today, and it could really confuse some people. So who really does not understand what is going on, or it's just feeling like confused, like mentally and emotionally right now. That is because there are so many planets: the sun, Mercury, Jupiter, moon, Neptune. There are so many planets in mutatable signs that it's definitely a lot of emotional confusion going on, mental confusion going on, possibly some sadness and some anger too, because there is just too much mutatable energy. Some of us can handle this mutatable energy and some of us cannot. So for those of you who cannot, this video is mostly for you. Okay, so with all of that said, again, we have Sun, Mercury retrograde, and Jupiter all sitting in Sagittarius, okay? Currently, the moon is in Gemini. And like I said, Neptune is turns direct in Pisces, okay? So what we have here on the table today is we have dreamy delusion, but it's only if one cannot or does not watch out for and control their thoughts and their emotions, okay? That's the trick of this energy. You got to be able to, when you're dealing with this type of so many planets being in a mutatable sign or immutable signs. In this case, there is signs, okay, not just one, you know? Everything that I named is mutatable. Every sign that I named, that's mutatable, okay? So it's really, it's not really a grounded energy. It can mutate. It can bend and flow and, do all of these things. It's not really grounding, sort of to say. This is not a grounding energy. This is an energy that it will change on your ass in a heartbeat, aka mutatable energy, mutatable signs, okay? So the point here that I'm trying to make is, yes, emotions and thoughts can be in a flux right now if one is not able to keep their head on straight. That is to say, you gotta really grab on to an anchor and really hold on to your emotional thoughts. Okay? Watch out for that, because again, we got all of this dreamy, illusion going on, dreamy, because it's coming from Neptune. It's coming from Pisces. That dreamy energy, that, I don't know. Can't really explain it except for dreamy. And when I say dreamy, it keeps me feeling like, just like in emotional, this can be an emotional uproar. This can be emotional illusions that we are putting ourselves into or back into, or just choosing to be consciously dreamy and delusional, okay? Even if the picture clearly is not something you should be dreamy and delusional about, okay? So I think it's a test. I feel like this is a test. I really do. Because with all of the hard aspects that we have had going retrograde here back, a week ago, like, to me, this is just a test to say, so now we are going, the sky is saying, so now we're going to throw you all of this mutatable energy and put your feelings in a flux and your thoughts in a confusion flux, and we are going to see how you operate in that. What I have to say to that is, keep your head on straight, okay? Try to hold really tight to your emotions and into your thoughts, at least until this flux of mutatable energy pass, okay? Because, okay, we have Sag energy that likes to idealize, okay? We got this Sagittarius energy. It likes to idealize, overlooking important details. This is why it is so important to find something to anchor yourself to right now. Because you could very easily, with this Neptune and Pisces direct, and this Sun in Sagittarius, this Jupiter in Sagittarius, this Mercury in Sagittarius, one could easily overlook the details of a situation that is so clearly staring them in the face, okay? So, again, try to rein that in, try to hold on. Don't idealize things. Try not to, okay? Because we are all just at the mercy of the sky, okay? That's why I love my job, being able to see what is going on so that I know what I need to do, okay? Listen, so yes, we got this Sag energy that likes to idealize things, not looking at the smaller picture, the smaller details that make up the whole. Instead, just looking over all of that and going straight for the gusto, which could really get you in some trouble right now. Especially, not get you in some trouble, it could possibly just get your feelings hurt, to be quite honest with you, because we got mutatable energy, okay? There's nothing really stable about this energy. So yes, Sag idealize things just like Neptune does, okay? Those are two very good, powerful players when it comes to idealizing things and being dreamy and delusional when the facts are staring you in the face. Okay, heads could be really just floating in the sky, in the clouds right now. And people can just feel or be mentally ungrounded whether they realize it or not. Okay, so be careful with that. Um, if one can rope in their thoughts and their emotions, especially if in the long run it's not going to be conducive, then it's not worthwhile at this time to let your thoughts and your feelings, your emotions get away from you. You really want to hold on tight to that, especially if it is not going to be conducive in the long run, especially if it is not going to be conducive once this energy passes. Once this energy passes, what happens now will still stand then. So are the actions conducive? We want to think ahead. We want to think a few steps ahead at this moment. When you're dealing with mutatable energy, you definitely want to think steps ahead. Literally. You want to try your best to predict outcomes when you are dealing with mutatable energy, because mutatable energy is not very trustworthy, okay? Because it's mutable, it can and it will change on you at any given point in time, and you have to be aware and careful of that, okay? What you do now can affect everything in this mutable climate. So just, stand still. My advice, if I was to give advice, I would say to stand still for the time being and try to focus the mind. And that could be really easy to do, standing still and focusing the mind, because again, we do have this Neptune direct in Pisces. So anything creative like writing, singing, dancing, whatever you are into, all of these things can be great forms of like meditation, or just simply something that keeps the mind focused and keeps the mind anchored at this time, because there is so much flighty ass energy going on right now that you definitely want to stabilize the mind, focus the mind, and anchor the mind to something, okay? Even cleaning up is a good distraction at this time, okay? Anything that you can do to get your thoughts focused, your feelings focused, and keep it like that until this energy passes will be great. Great, great, great. Neptune is really good for that. So for some people, this is going to be easy because they will be able to tap into that Neptune and that Pisces energy of like creativity. Anything that you have a passion for, etc., etc., etc. But so that is one good thing about the Neptune and Pisces being direct at this time, is while we do have a lot of flighty ass energy, we do have the energy available to focus and anchor the mind, okay? And in some strange way, I didn't mention this because I said I wasn't going to talk about all of the alignments in place. I was just going to touch on like what is important today. But, now that I think about it, especially with the Neptune being in Neptune and Pisces being direct, but we also know that Mars is also in Pisces, okay? You guys know we talked about that Mars and Pisces last week. So I said all of that to say this. While Neptune is going direct, and it's going to be very important to focus the mind, you know, we have to also remember that Mars is in Pisces too. So this helps to focus on ambitions, focus the drive, focus the mind. So that's another help there. That is another helpful thing there. Neptune and Mars being in Pisces, that's really helpful for those of you who may find it hard to control your thoughts and your feelings at this time. That's your help. That Mars and that Neptune. Focusing all of that anger, because Mars is a hot ass planet, right? Focusing that anger, focusing that hurt, focusing that ambition, focusing that drive, focusing the mind, focusing the action, focusing the emotions, okay? There's your help. However, in some strange sort of way, I feel that also the Mars in Pisces, you know, can be extremely I feel like the Mars in Pisces can be simmered down a bit today if one can maintain control of their emotions by using distractions as a form of focus or entertainment. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I just said it in a different way. So I actually said the same thing twice, but in a different way. But anyway, yeah, that's what I feel though. And that's what I see also. Mars in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, fighting to maintain control of the illusional thoughts and feelings. There we go. All right, talk to me. Yes, and so it can be easy to focus the mind if one ever so chooses to do that. Again, today's video is for those who feel extremely confused or extremely confused, chaotic, angry, you know, especially angry, because I'm telling you, when you there are too many planets in mutatable signs. So what was going on a couple days ago could just literally just change, you know, and people can be like, well, what the hell happened and such and such and you know, I don't feel the same or whatever it is, but it's the astrological climate right now. Okay, that's really what it is. So that's the struggle. The solution is to anchor the mind and anchor the emotions and allow this shit to pass, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed today's astrology read. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will chit chat with you guys later. Bye.